Can you give me one person in the first century who denied the crucifixion of Christ?
Your question is, did anyone from the first century reject the crucifixion? And the answer is yes. We do have accounts, for example, from the Basilides, of Paul himself testifying that there was churches that opposed the account of the crucifixion because they have their own commitments based on the Old Testament prophesying that the Messiah will be saved. So yes, there was opposition. Now, here's my argument, and it's a very simple argument. The Quran very clearly mentions and says that it was made to appear so, that Christ was made to appear crucified to the people that will witness the crucifixion. If that is the case, then under both paradigms, Christianity and Islam, we expect data for the crucifixion. It's expected under both paradigms. If it's expected under both paradigms, what that means is that it doesn't hinder nor increase the probability of either paradigm, because both paradigms confess a historical critical points of Christ being crucified. That's expected. So guess what? It doesn't make Christianity more true, nor does it make Islam less false or less true, according to you. Now the question to you is very simple. Does the Quran profess that there is to be expected historical data for the crucifixion, given that it says it was made to appear so? The question, again, let me repeat it. Does the Quran profess that there's historical data to be expected, given the account of the crucifixion, in virtue of the Quran, chapter 4, verse 157, saying that it was made to appear so? Yes, it was expected, therefore there is no argument. No, it wasn't expected, therefore there is no argument. Go ahead.
A lot of red herring and a lot of waffling. There's a very big problem here for the Muslims. He's failed to address my points.
Answer directly.
Is it true that Jesus Christ was crucified?
Everyone pay attention. Is it true that Jesus of Nazareth was crucified? I already answered it. According to the historical data, we can agree that Christ was crucified, because the Quran agrees. The Quran says it was made to appear so. Yeah. So now notice, I answered the question directly. And guess what? I remember your previous question. Your previous question was, do we have first century groups going against the narrative of the crucifixion? And guess what? I addressed that as well. Notice who's progressing the conversation and who's still stuck at the first block. I want to take the conversation forward, and you made a very silly claim. You said that if the crucifixion is true, it makes Islam false. So now that ties back into my question, which you didn't address for some odd reason. The question was, according to chapter 4 of the Quran, verse 157, where it says, وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ, and it was made to appear so. According to that Quranic verse, can you agree that given that context, we expect historical data for the crucifixion, given that the Quran says it was made to appear so? That's my question to you. So again, 2 questions by the Muslim answered, 0 by the Christian.